Hi guys, I thought what I would do today is just give you a rundown of some of my purchases from the Bushcraft show 2014. Didn't buy as much this year as I did last year. We've had a year to build up a bit of our kit, so we certainly bought more last year than we did this year. I maybe spent a bit more this year than I did last year, but don't tell the wife that. So I'll give you a rundown of some of the products that I've purchased, and what I would hope to do at a later time, once I'm a bit more comfortable using some of these products, is actually give you a review and show me using them and give you a bit of feedback on whether I think they would have been worthwhile purchases or not. So, first thing I got one of these is a Storacell. Now, I've got a AA one of these. This is a Trebly, and it's an easy way to carry your batteries when they're in your rucksack. You simply clip batteries in. This one takes 6 AA batteries. It means the terminals won't connect with anything and short out. They are easy to hold, so you can grab onto it and you've got all batteries. Your battery's not running around loose within your rucksack. As I say, I've got the AA one, which I found really good, and I saw this in one of the stalls, the AAA one. It only cost a few pounds. These are really handy little bits of kit to have within your rucksack if you need to carry batteries with you. So that was the first purchase I made. I also got myself a spoon carving set. So we've got a Mora crook knife, and just a small bladed carving knife as well. So I've started my first spoon. It's going okay. It needs a bit more practice, but hey, practice makes perfect, they say. So I'm quite enjoying it. I'm finding it very therapeutic making spoons. I don't know if any of you guys do the same. But yeah, these have been quite well used since I've got them. Next thing I got, it's been something I've been after for a little while. I saw it at the Bushcraft show and thought, why not? It's a green and black Shemagh. So a Shemagh, for your information, is a traditional Arab headwear, and can be worn as a scarf, it can be worn as a head dress. Really versatile piece of kit. You can use it in the summer, you can use it in the winter. It gives you a large bit of material to do with what you want. In an emergency, you can use it as a sling, a bandage. Great bit of kit to have within your gear. So that was the next thing. This next one's a bit different. It's a root from the pilu tree, and there was a stall at the Bushcraft show doing lots of natural products, remedies, medicinal things. And what you do with this, obviously it's still in the packaging, you take it out of the packaging first of all. You give the end piece just a bit of a chew. I've been told it tastes a bit like mild horseradish. If you chew the end piece, it then creates a few bristles on it, and you use it as a toothbrush. Yeah, it was a bit of a novelty item. I think we got 3 of them for a few pounds, so we'll give it a try. I thought, why not? So one of the other purchases we got was this. It was about £10, although there were some stalls there selling these for 15, and I just fancied giving it a try. It's a collapsible bow saw. So metal tubing, screw ends, unscrew the end piece, so the cap comes off the end. You've got your threaded rod there. The tube breaks down into 2. You've got a middle support bar and then the blade. So these 2 tubes here, one side of them, I don't know if you can see that, just has a split in it, and the blade slots into that on both sides. There's then a space for the centre bar to go in, like so, and as it is, it's quite rubbish. But then you put the threaded rod through. Take the end cap and screw it all, and this is where you get your tension from. And once it's tightened up, I have to say there is really little movement on that tool. It's quite a solid piece of kit there. Very lightweight. I mean, you wouldn't know that was in your rucksack, to be honest. As to how well it performs, well, as I've said with some of the other gear, we will do a field test on this, and we'll video that field test, and I'll give you some field feedback on how it performs. It was £10. We'll see how it works in the out in the field. Okay, show you what's next. So another thing I got was just a small bag. Rubberized texture to the outside. There's a few compartments on the inside. Handle and a small strap on it as well. To be honest, I'll probably end up taking the strap off. It was more to separate things when I got it in my larger rucksack. So, you know, possibly keeping my food or my cook gear in, and just an easy grab bag to pull out and make organising the rucksack just a bit easier. Next few bits and pieces I got from Sharp Tinderbox, and it was all to do with knife sharpening. So first thing was this here, and that's a field sharpening kit. Comes with a plastic waterproof box. You click that open, and on the inside you've got some whetstones, Japanese whetstones, and they come with 4 different grits on them. You see there's dark brown, light brown, and the blue. So fine, medium and coarse you've got on that. Also comes with some anti-slip mats in there as well. So I've played about with these. I've not had a huge success with them, to be honest, but I'll persevere with them because people do swear by them and say they get a really razor sharp edge on their blade. So I'll keep at it, and I'll come back later and do a review on them and how we're getting on with them, and let you know if they're actually a worthwhile purchase or not. The other thing I got was some honing compound and a small field strop to go with them as well. So that's just a piece of wood with leather either side, and on one side you would put the compound, and then as a finishing side you would use that without any compound on it, just to give your blade just that fine finish on it. So, I think that was about it. One other thing. So this is not a purchase I intended on making, but when I saw this I fell in love with it. Love at first sight. It's a beautiful box. Look at that. But not only is it a beautiful box, there's something inside the box. Would you like to have a look? I got myself a Ben Orford knife. Now I think for some people a knife's just a knife, and I think there's some people who see the craftsmanship, the work that goes into it, the leather craft in the sheath, and I just found this a beautiful knife when I saw it. Wasn't something I intended on buying, but it was just right for me. So, that's it in the sheath. Will we take it out of the sheath? Okay. So, the weight's just beautiful. It fits my hand just so well, almost made to measure. Do you want to have a look? There we go. Look at that. Complete with black liners. So can you see that? Now, straight from the box, this is shaving sharp. I've never come across a knife as sharp as this. Hopefully with my new whetstones I'll be able to maintain the edge on it, but that's something we'll have to wait and see. So put it back in its box, shall we? So I hope you've enjoyed going through all the purchases I made at the Bushcraft show. There's a few more tests I want to do on some of the things, and once I'm a bit more comfortable using them, we shall come back, do some more videos and give you a rundown on what our thoughts are once we've used them a bit. Thanks for watching. Any comments, any feedback, feel free to leave it. I'll catch you guys soon.